this is quite cosy. Happy Friday, well happy Saturday. You're going to see this on Saturday, but it's currently Friday night. So the kids have just settled down. So I'm trying not to be too loud, you know, because they are just next door and I don't really want to wake anyone up. But yeah, it is currently Friday night and have I got a hair up my nose? Something's tickling my nose. Currently sat in my bra and knickers, to be honest, with my dressing gown. I'm ready to go in the bath. So I've just been playing with my hairy legs, honestly, pulling them. They're so fucking long, honestly, unbelievably long. Anyway, how are you? Hope you've had a nice day, whatever you've been up to today. So, like I said, I'm about to go in the shower, but I'm also going to do a Q&A video. So I thought I would set the mood. I've got my light on that I have when I go to bed. Not every night, but sometimes I just like complete darkness. Put a post out on Instagram this morning saying, you know, if anybody wanted to ask a question or say anything, you know, like I'm going to do a Q&A video, so that's what I'm doing. If you do want to stick around anyway. So yeah, go and get a drink. Like I said, I've got a freezing coffee. Well, it's not quite freezing, but you know, it's not the hottest. And I've probably got a really oily face. It's the end of the day, I'm going to take my makeup off. Well, it's night time now, so yeah, I've still got my hair like this, because like I keep saying, you know, I'm probably told you this about a million times, but my tapes are, you know, coming out a bit now, so yeah, all my songs finished. Let me find another one. But yeah, all Special D, Come With Me. Do you remember that one? If you're into Clubland or anything like that. I want a mix, so let's have a look. I seen a road trip mix that I wanted in the car, but I've not heard it yet, I've not played it. But yeah, songs for a summer road trip, 1 hour long. Let's have a look. Oh, songs to play on a late night summer road trip. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Do you know what? I've had the bollocks to drive. Honestly, obviously I've got a licence, you know, I have passed my test. Third time lucky. So yeah, the first time, it was just a shit show, all of it, to be honest, till the third time. And you know, I remember him saying, right then, you know, you've passed. And I just cried, honestly, I absolutely cried. But if I had enough confidence to, like, because what it is I've had too many like shitty experiences on the road, you know, and it's just kind of really put me off. You know, I remember going down a one way, the wrong way, and it just, oh my god, my heart was racing when I seen these cars coming towards me in a really tight spot, and I just was like, fuck. And then one time, you know, I thought, this was years ago, like when I first passed, you know, but like I thought I could go straight ahead, and then all of a sudden these cars started coming towards me and I'd like gone in the wrong lane, and I freaked out, absolutely freaked out. And yeah, many stories from when I first passed, you know. But I also remember my first drive. So I had a Clio. Clio was my first car, and I remember, you know, going to pick my mate up from work. So we both worked at the same place, and I remember picking her up. I was like, I've passed and I've got the car, you know. And I went and picked her up, and I remember just feeling, I love this song. I love this song. Oh, what was it? Listen, this one. Do you know which one I mean? I can't think what it's called. But yeah, I remember picking her up, and like she was like, oh my god, you know. And we got in, and I was like driving like that. But you know, I stalled it a few times at this junction and that, and you know, my heart went a few times. But you know, all good practice and stuff, and we got there in the end. And I'm actually an alright driver, well, a good driver, you know. But if it involves going really, like, my dream would be to, I've not even got into this, sorry, I'm just going off, you know. My dream would be to, like, do the whole of the UK, like the coast, and just visit, like, so many different places and stuff, and get, like, a little camper van, and, oh, that'd be amazing. Like, one of my dreams anyway. But my confidence, like, do you know what? I admire people that just get in the car and fucking go for it, you know. I need someone next to me, you know, just for that bit of reassurance. But yeah, people that are just like, right, in the car, we're going, like, I admire them people. Most people that can drive, to be honest. But anyway, completely off. That's not even a question or anything, I'm just like waffling on. Oh, can you see me boobs? Is that come undone? Fucking hell, be flashing you. I feel like this could be like an ASMR setup. Like, obviously I've got my blanket here, so I just don't mind all that. It's not, I've got loads of shit behind me, like packaging and stuff I need to get rid of this evening. But yeah, I feel like this could be a, you know, ASMR setup. You know, where like they've got the mic and they do all like the, do you know what I mean? I would love it, honestly. I don't think people would be best pleased if I just started like randomly doing ASMR on my channel. You know, I might make a separate channel. I've always wanted to do it, I just haven't done it. Anyway, first question. It's quite an interesting one actually. Do you think it's okay to enhance yourself via surgery to feel better in yourself? I would say yeah. Honestly, I think, do you know what? Honestly, feeling better in yourself is, it takes a lot more than like, it's more than how you look. Obviously, like, it's a huge part because, you know, you want to feel good in how you look, don't you? But I think as I've got older, like when I was younger, even up until like early adulthood, I wanted like all kinds of things done to me. I was like, I want my tits done, I want, you know, everything done. And I kind of feel like now, as I've got older, don't get me wrong, you know, a fucking boob job, I might not turn down, do you know what I mean? Or like my teeth or something. But I think as I've got older, I feel less about them. You know, I'm not as arsed. You know, I think feeling better in yourself is a lot more deep-rooted than how you look. But equally, I think go for it. Do what makes you happy. That's the bottom line. Like, whatever makes you happy, you just got to do it. So if, you know, getting surgery or enhancements or, I don't know, just whatever, you know, if it makes you happy, that's the most important thing. You're only here once. You know, you got to do you. You know, like I said, I mean, my boobs are definitely not what they were. Having had 2 children, I want more kids. I would love more kids. That is my dream, as you know. I call my tits spaniels because you could literally just pick them up and they look all wrinkly and then drop them. You know, they're not like, but tits are tits, you know. But would I turn a boob job down? Probably not, but I don't think it's that deep. It's a hard one, but you just gotta do you, you know, you just gotta do what makes you happy, you know. Such a real and lovely person and so bloody funny. You have me in stitches on my lowest days. I really appreciate that. That's a proper nice comment. Honestly, that's a really nice comment, so thank you. I'm also a mum of boys. I want to know how you keep up with their washing. I can't. I'm exactly the same, alright. Do you know what, my kids, they will literally change every single thing every single day, which is, you know, fair enough. You know, people change their clothes every day, that's fine. But something that's probably been worn for, they'll have it off for about 20 minutes before they decide they want to change it, and they'll stick it in the wash. And I'm like, that can go back in your drawer, you know. Or their pyjamas, you can wear for at least two to 3 nights, you know. They don't get mucky, they just go to bed. You know, obviously you sweat and stuff, but, you know, they just go in bed. And it'll be every single day. So my wash pile never ends, but I'm just as bad as well, so I can't really complain, you know. But yeah, I can't keep up with it either. What's your idea of the perfect self-pamper night? Love to all. I probably, honestly, like some cheeky food, you know, Netflix, no makeup, nothing on my face. Do you know, when it comes to a certain time of night, I cannot be doing with like the feeling of makeup on my face. It just makes me like, you know, and it really drives me mad. So no makeup, really comfy pyjamas, and I'm obsessed. I'm pathetic, I know, but you heard that, I'm obsessed with playing Farm Hero Saga on my phone. So I'm on a really high level because I just sit collecting with chickens and me carrots, and I know, honestly, but you know, just like a few games of that, a bit of telly, you know, like a really good Netflix series, like we've watched loads lately, like Beef was amazing. Like, have you seen Beef? Honestly, check it out. That, I'm not going to give any spoilers to anything. I did that once and people were not best pleased, and I get it, I just didn't think at the time. I was just like, oh, this happens and this happens, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed Beef. So a good Netflix show, you know. I've watched a few things lately. I'm trying to think what else I watched. She says I've watched a few good things I can't fucking think about. But yeah, Beef, unreal. Obsessed, is it Obsessed or Obsession? that was a bit weird. If you've not watched that, a bit saucer. I couldn't get into it like I did. I watched it all. There's only about 4 episodes, I'm sure. Not long at all, but yeah, it was weird. Like, I just found it a bit too intense. But another show actually we've watched, it's got Gwyneth Paltrow in. It's a sex show, but it's more like sex coaching and sex therapy. So like all these couples, spoiler alert, sorry. But yeah, all these couples go for like to learn more about who they are sexually, you know, what they enjoy and what they do. This coaches proper get into it, like giving them all orgasms on the bed and stuff, like in a way to help them. It's interesting. And you know, Gwyneth Paltrow, she's there, you know, giving her input and stuff. Update on trying to conceive journey, sending all love and positivity. So thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're still obviously trying, you know, for a baby. That is our ultimate goal, dream, you know, and if we can do it naturally, brilliant. You know, we're still obviously trying naturally, you know. I mean, this drawer is full of all sorts, alright. I've got clear blue ovulation tests, I've got, you know, the real cheap pound ovulation tests, I've got no end. We're still, you know, obviously, I mean, I use the Flow app, you know, and you have your fertile window, don't you? So we're still obviously, you know, planning naturally like that, but because things obviously haven't happened in such a long time, and you know, with the test coming back being that my ovaries look polycystic, but everything else is fine, probably IVF would be the way forward unless it happens naturally. And obviously losing weight, you know, and trying to focus on making myself healthier is obviously a huge factor. But yeah, IVF is definitely something that we will do this year. We have like a plan, like a goal plan, you know, like we set ourselves like if it hasn't happened by a certain point, you know, I've already been in touch with a few clinics, especially abroad, because they are a lot cheaper, and I've done a lot of research into, you know, the IVF clinics like Reprofit, and there's quite a few, you know, in Europe and stuff that are really reputable, and a lot of people from the UK around the world go, you know, and it is quite cheap. But if things haven't happened by a certain point, you know, then we'll move forward. But we're just trying to see where we end up. Definitely moving forward with the IVF this year, absolutely. You know, it's just a long process, you know, it's a long process. Where did you and Steve meet? So I met him at his sister's house. I used to be good friends with his sister, and you know, we'd, you know, have drinks and stuff. And one night I walked in, I was a right sweaty mess, honestly. I've just walked in, I'd walked, and it was a bit of a mission, and I just looked a right mess. I was sweating, alright, dripping with sweat, and yeah, he was sat there and he was eating a curry on the sofa on his work uniform, and yeah, need my glasses. Not a question, but just want to say I love your YouTube. Such a breath of fresh air, real, honest and relatable. That's such a nice comment, honestly. Thank you so much. You know, it means a lot, honestly, it really does. Do you not work in care? So I get this question quite a lot. So I left care quite a while back now to, you know, do YouTube, to put more time and you know, try and just give it a go, you know, give it a best shot. And so far so good. Like, it's probably one of the best things that I've ever done. And yeah, it's weird. I find it, I don't know, it's a weird thing to say, like, you know, what do you do, and upload YouTube videos and stuff, and to be getting paid from it and have brand collaborations and stuff is, yeah, it's still a strange thing to think about. It could end at any time, you know. It's not something that could be long term, and I'm not relying on it to be long term. You know, I'm enjoying where I'm at and what I'm doing. You know, and yeah, I left care quite a while back now, so I've always done care. You know, most of my adult life, I've worked for the NHS. You know, and not out in the community, but like independent living, I've done that, you know, and senior care assistant, and, you know, various different like care jobs and stuff. I've done a lot of things actually, you know. I've done reception work, I've done cleaning, I used to be a waitress, and I used to do waitressing at this place that did like murder mystery nights and stuff. Quite intense, I would say, being a waitress. Yeah, I remember that job being very like go go go, but you know, you can't fuck up sort of thing. It was quite a scary job really. Yeah, I remember when I was younger as well, I got an interview at McDonald's and I got the job, but I never did it because I decided to go to college. Yeah, I've done a lot. My first ever job was paper round, and then I've worked as a waitress when I came to see my auntie who lived over here. That was brilliant, great summer. And yeah, then I worked in a hairdresser's. Sorry, you haven't asked all this, have you? Like, you haven't asked what my jobs have been, I'm just telling you. But yeah, I worked in a hairdresser's, and I used to be a Saturday assistant, and then I was a Thursday assistant as well for something like a fiver, you know, and oh, fucking hell. It was great though, real good laugh in there. How do you cope with hate? I don't really, and I don't mean that in a way where like I get upset by it. I mean in a way where I don't really care for it, you know. I don't. Do you know what I mean? It's taken a lot to get to this stage, but yeah, I just think they're just words. Ooh. Oh no, you think I'm fat, and oh no, you think my kid should be taken off me, and oh no, you think my house is a mess. Oh no, face this, face that. They're just, I don't care. I don't care, honestly. Like, why? Why would I care? Like, unless you're gonna physically harm me and mine, like, your words mean shit, seriously. Like, words, they're just, if you can hear that noise, that's making a really weird noise now, my Galaxy light. That's probably really annoying. Can you hear that? Listen. That's weird. Oh, I love this song. Calvin Harris, Summer. Love that one. But yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow, like, when you first start getting hate. So, you know, you go online, you think, oh, everyone's gonna, you know, really enjoy your videos. It's not the case at all, you know, and you soon realise very quickly that not everyone likes you, but that's okay, but you don't think it at the time. Like, you know yourself, don't you? Like, you might not like somebody, and they might not like you. Like, you're not going to gel with people in real life, are you? It's just not how it is. But when you first, like, put videos out online and stuff, you think that it's just going to be all roses, and, you know, obviously it isn't. You get dickheads, you get trolls, online bullying, and that just happens, and it is a bit of a shock to the system. But then it's just like, once you kind of build up your... It's hard because some people, you know, can get really overwhelmed with hate, and it can really cause issues and stuff. So it depends on how you cope with things. But I just think, like, they're just words. They're literally just words. They're letters from the alphabet put into a word that people are saying. It, if you think about it, it's nothing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, she's this, she's that. Oh, do you know what I mean? Oh, and, like, that's your opinion. Like, you, if that makes you happy, do you know what I mean? Before your comment, I didn't even know you existed. So I think I'll be okay. You know, it's... do you know what I mean? That literally just... You just have to break it down for what it is. And it's literally just words. You know, and people can say them, and you know, you can feel a bit like, but it is just words, you know, like the old saying, you know, sticks and stones. That's what I'm saying, like, unless you're physically harming me, like, your words don't mean anything, you know. And that's just kind of my coping mechanism. And I block. I have filtered comments on, so a lot of people think that I delete their comment, but I don't. I have a section that says like held for review, and if, you know, your comment is offensive, rude, vile, we're all entitled to our opinion, absolutely, but if you're a cunt, then this is not happening. It's my page, and you are not going to stress me out through my phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just protect your energy at all costs, and that's with everything in life. Yeah, someone's giving you shit, you just shut it down, cut it off, get rid of it, alright? In any aspect of life. You know, you got to protect your energy. You're only here once, and I'm certainly not going to let people with real hate, real hatred in their heart get me down, ever. You know, you say what you want. I don't care. I really don't care. You know, I'm here for the people that actually enjoy my content, the people that are genuine. You know, I don't care. That's just how it is. You know. But yeah, I block, report, remove, you know, doesn't faze me. Does not faze me at all, you know. It's just what you got to do, protect your energy, people. There's so many people in life that are just nasty people. And it's like, okay, if that's you, you're not putting that on me, you know. So tell Big Steve he needs to propose. You would make a stunning bride. I actually told him that when I seen that earlier, so I passed on your message. One day, my friends. This one, have you ever had any work done? You look great. Thank you so much. A few years ago, I had 3 areas of Botox done, so I had my forehead, my eyes, didn't hurt at all. Does not hurt in the slightest. And I've had my lips done about 3 times. So the first time I had my lips done, I went to Manchester, and I went to a place called Miss Hudson's. A lot of celebrities go there. I think that's why I just went, and I was like, oh, get my lips done. And the second time, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and in the future I would like to get what I've got dissolved and maybe start again. But I'm saying, like, my mindset back then, I was like, second time, I went to this really fucking amazing girl, but I cannot find her for the life of me now. She had like a beauty room in a hairdresser's. This was in Grimsby, actually. Like, I just can't find her anywhere. I can't find the messages, nothing. But she was great, honestly. And then I got them done. This was with the Botox by somebody else, and I just hated it. My lips went really lumpy, you know, and I really badly migrated and stuff. And from the side, I mean, you can't really see it, but from the side, like, they're kind of like up here now. So yeah, I just don't like it. So I'd probably get them dissolved, you know, and then like redone in the future. But it's not a priority for me. You know, my priorities at the minute is saving, you know, saving money, having a baby, taking my kids on holiday, like, you know, and I'd love to buy a house. I'd love to buy a house one day. So, you know, just these are my goals. You know, these are my goals. So I'm just trying to work on them, like, bit by bit. You know, I've got small goals, I've got big goals, and I'm just working towards them. You know. Where are you going on holiday? We are going Costa Brava, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. It looks beautiful, and it is just. So we're going to Spain. Can't wait, honestly. I cannot wait to take the kids, and not long now. But if you could pack up and move anywhere right now, would you? And where would you go? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I would just... my case is on my bed. So my room's all over the place. My case is on my bed. Fucking pack it up and get out of here, honestly. I'd love to. You know, I would absolutely love to. And just... not necessarily move to one place, but I think travel with the kids. Oh my God. Travel with the kids and just go all over. How amazing would that be? That would be incredible. Plans to buy a house, not anytime soon. That is a goal, that is a dream, but not anytime soon. I think when you first think about buying a house, you think it's going to be a fairly simple process, and then you realise that depending on whether you have adverse credit from being a fucking immature dick when you were younger, is going to affect, not even necessarily being young, but like just making stupid decisions. You know, you don't realise that that's going to affect everything. You know, and there are mortgage lenders that will work with adverse credit and people with bad credit score. To be honest, I'm quite proud of my credit score because it was dog rough, alright, and I've managed to get it to a really good point, but we're not like fully there. Just saving, and I'm really positive and hopeful that that day will happen where we can buy a house, you know. So yeah, I'm definitely not giving up on that dream ever. It's just, I think when you think about buying a house, you think it's just going to be like, oh, you know, you just need a deposit, and yeah, you're on your way, which is the case for some people, and that's brilliant, you know, if that is the case. But yeah, personally, it was just not as simple as that, and it takes a lot more, and it's going to take a lot more. So yeah, that day will come, and yeah, I'm hopeful. So just, you know, gotta keep moving. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a shower now, and I need some heat on my leg, to be honest. But yeah, I had to wash my minge. Well, I am, but I will do a part 2. So yeah, I'll put another box out on Instagram. It's VJ202 if you do want to follow me on there, you know, and yeah, I'll do a part 2. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. Don't let any dickheads get you down. You're fucking amazing. Alright, never forget it. And like I said, protect your energy at all costs, okay? It is so important. Alright, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.